So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believes that gave him the psychological edge.
Odo has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And here's Nedved. Odo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Perez. Ferran Torres gets flagged offside. Looking for options for movement. Odo. Ferran Torres. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Kubasi. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Real chance! Costa Curta finding himself in space. That's an excellent interception. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And they've got rid. Kubasi. Pedri, played out wide. Odo puts them all in. Nice interception, well timed. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Nijmegen are looking to go forward now. Perez. Tries to pass it through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nijmegen yet to have an attempt on goal. Nicely spread. Ronaldinho. He's shifted. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, nearly. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Great vision. Now it's Nedved. Nedved is fouled. Quickly taken. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Drogba. He's found a way through. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Looking to play him in. Oh, what has happened here? He's done it! In he goes again. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Zanetti plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Otto. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That has not gone well. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. Now it's Perez. No, again there's no way through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedri calmly anticipates. Otto, that has been cut short. Otto with a definite foul there. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Gehi deals with that comfortably. Pedri. Probing pass. He is through here. Nedved proves just a little bit. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Nijmegen have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So right back into the action.
Nijmegen definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's Zanetti. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's just beyond his reach. Otto is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is lovely. Hangs one in. Pedri. Bellingham. So, what can they make of this? Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Perez. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Ronaldinho. Ball's played through. Costa Curta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pedri. Still just a single goal between the sides. Costa Curta. Bellingham. He's got away. Good read, needed to be. And that is well cleared. Can he get on the end of this? And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's in a great position here.
Manchester really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nedved going after that. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Perez wants to run onto this. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 15, Nedved. Number 16, Targets. Coming on the field, number 7.
Nicely
Beckham.
weighted ball.
Number
And again,
22,
they're pressing effectively.
Schneider.
Tries from
Number
distance.
25, Mateus. Substitution.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defence. And the shot! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw. There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Schneider is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's shifted it to the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, he's not getting past him there. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. That is good alertness. Xavi Alonso. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And they're back in front! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Nijmegen with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Al-Kubasi gets over and intercepts.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Now it's Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Nijmegen close now to seeing this one through to the end. He's gone for goal.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's Bellingham. Ferran Torres. And that's a throw-in. That pass isn't the best. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And there goes the final whistle. Nijmegen can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Romario, Jim, he hardly needs any introduction, does he? He's been there, done it all at the very highest level.
Yeah, one of the most prolific strikers ever and a real genius inside the penalty box. And he does it all with a style and a certain panache that's unique to him.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, good-looking ball. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Now it's Romario. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Bale. Brilliantly cut out. Lampard, Guardiola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Nedved. Played back into the centre. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Davids. And it's Baggio. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Now there's a fine ball. Saliba tries to clear. Guardiola. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Van Nistelrooy. Spread neatly. And he's there to belt it away. Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Nedved. Knocks it into space. He is just caressing the ball. Roberto Baggio with the cross. Quality ball. Tries from a long way out. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And here's Baggio. Davids. Well seen. Saw that coming. Bullet. India are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Tries to pass it through. Right, so and the finish! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
India have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Nedved. Araujo. Guardiola.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great vision. That ball looks a good one. It's a goal kick. Lampard picks it up from the goal kick. Desai calmly anticipates. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Schneider, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Bale. Roberto Baggio caresses it through. Plays a sharp little ball here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nicely shaped ball. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Bale. Davids. Vieira. But it's Thuram. An instinctive delivery. He will be livid with himself. And he's had it nicked away. Bale. Bullet. Lampard. That has been cut short. Oh, good spread. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And we come to you now.
Nijmegen finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a pretty loose pass. Van Nistelrooy is firing after that one. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nijmegen with the corner, there first. And that has been knocked clear. India have the chance to go the other way. Driving forward. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Look at the space here. Desai is there and he can get that clear. And it's Schneider. And that has left him in a heap. Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Baggio in acres of space out wide. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it. India are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Davids, ambitious ball here. Nedved gets into a good position. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So, third corner of the game. there's no sort of quality on that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo, that's a sharp pass. And he's managed to get free. And Van Nistelrooy! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. And this is tries a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. India have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Gullit. Coming on the field is number 13, Hazard. Substitution.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nijmegen are looking to go forward now. And here's Lampard, just eases him off the ball. Nijmegen can't breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Nedved. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Nedved. Lampard. Can he get it through? Nedved. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Chance! And he hits the net! Into the lead once more! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
India leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's going to be another throw. Chance to deliver. Oh, well played, well played.
Nijmegen really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw...
Ibrahimovic! And he's stuck it away. They have stolen level at the last. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5. Real chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the crit.
And there goes the final whistle. Nijmegen have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Now it's Bale. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Oh, that is... And one more try! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Shevchenko. Now he tries one from range. Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Brazil restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Massaro applies the finish! Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Luis Suarez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nijmegen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Yamal has got himself a free kick.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Quite a game, this. All square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back.
Just about within shooting range. That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. And it's Pirlo. Bale. And a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Zanetti. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nicely weighted ball. Taken back almost at once. And he shoots! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Ronaldinho might just make this. And this is Shevchenko. That's going wide left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Spence in acres of space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fermin. And here's Yamal. He's got away. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. That's really well cleared. Now it's Yamal. A bit too much weight on the pass. Well read. And the danger is averted. And here's Shevchenko, and he's having a pop against the crossbar. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And he's forced to go back. That'll be a throw-in. There's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko, and the shot! This possibly the last play of the half. Massaro! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Nijmegen leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. So straight into the second half. Zanetti trying to keep this in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
It's a threatening ball. And the shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And now he has two. Nijmegen now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Brazil are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Fabian Ruiz makes the interception. And it's Lopez. Now, can they get him away? Laporte spots it and intercepts. Zanetti. And here's Bale. He's having a shot! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Nijmegen visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner number 2 then. Great chance! And somehow he kept it out.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Schneider! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Teremos uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And here's Shevchenko, and he is dashing away. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pirlo does well to get it back. And it's Luis Suarez. Picked out brilliant. Ronaldinho! And that's off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Shevchenko. Spence's cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nijmegen do have options available on the bench if they want to go. It's Luis Suarez! That tested the keeper.
Nijmegen really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Knocks it out wide. Played in with purpose.
That's good defensive concentration.
Brazil have their second corner now. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nijmegen are looking to go forward now. And here's Yamal. Threads one in. Ronaldinho. Oh, super find. He's Nedved! Corner number 4 coming up here. Somewhat off target, and he's got his cross in. It's a goal kick.
Substituição em andamento.
Nijmegen can make their change now with a break in play, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Not the most accurate pass. It's Ronaldinho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Beckham. He has found the way through. Real chance! Outstanding save to keep that out. Fabian Ruiz. And he was quick to react. And here's Ibrahimovic. Forced to go back. It's Nedved! Oh, good finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And he stuck it away as if laser guided. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, não deixem de visitar
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
He's found the way through. Salah plays it in. And that is well cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Luis Suarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
A corner it is then, and we have our very first corner. And the finish! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right...
Oh, he's been caught napping! That'll be a throw-in. Played in by Zambrotta. And straight back out.
Nijmegen clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. Pretty robust defending.
Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Danielson receives it in a good position here. In by Conte. Oh, well played, well played. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Beckham. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Danielson. Zambrotta can so cleverly bypass the press. Not where it came from. Beckham in acres of space out wide. And he's there to belt it away. Just eases him off the ball. Nijmegen currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Conte looking for the run. Pelé. And it's Ronaldinho. That is a great pick out. He's beat a chance! And that's a sharp finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And He's done it again. He's got his second. Nijmegen are sitting. He's gone for goal! That's really well manoeuvred.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Suarez. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Over to the right flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
5 minutes till the break. Can he get on the end of this? Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. That's a lovely pass. Goes for a shot! And that's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
It's a searching pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. And this is Bale. And he's straight offside. And that signals the end of the first period. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Nijmegen leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Zambrota. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tries to pass it through. Beckham with the cross. No way through, so goes for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Zambrota actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Pele getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Baresi. Celtic appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ronaldinho is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Thuram. Vieira. Belletti. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. And keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mateus. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance! He's got a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So we have movement on both benches. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Nijmegen have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Spread neatly. Well, that's an excellent interception. It's skewed away. Oh, it's Scholes. Oh, it's come loose. Showing great feet there. Drive. And a chance! And he hits the net. Back to within 1. Interesting. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Nicely weighted ball.
Nijmegen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And smartly reclaimed. And it's Beckham. And this is Roberto Baggio. Vieira. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. In it comes. Now, can they get him away? He's in a good position here. He's having a shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And the keeper beats it away. Baresi. Nijmegen have the chance to go the other way.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well played and well cleared.
It is a corner. Nijmegen get their 4th corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Nijmegen really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's Beckham. He's gone for goal. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on the field is number 20, Zanetti. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Takes on his marker. Aimed beyond the defence, and it's made its way to him. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Beckham chasing after it. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. And time is up. Nijmegen proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Please take this opportunity
The end of the
to pay a
game.
visit to our official
Reflections?
store where
Well, Peter,
memorabilia from
this was
today's match are
probably
now
more
available.
slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this
Hello,
one and they're
everybody,
going
and
up.
welcome to today's
Incentives
match.
do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Nijmegen need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Mateus does really well to win the ball there. And this is Luis Suarez, forced to go back. And he's got his cross in. Lobbed in behind. Oh, important interception. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I quite like the look of this boy, Ito, because he's solid, versatile, he's capable of playing in multiple positions in defence, and he's got a lovely passing range.
Luis Suarez! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Duan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. Flashes it across, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cleared away, and it's Luis Suarez! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Lewis, and the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Ito. This is a promising build-up. He shifted it to the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is ended up in no man's land. Spread it left. And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Japan with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into the box, and that is expertly dealt with. Looking for a runner, and he cuts out the supply.
Nijmegen have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's a sharp little... Takes a shot! There's a goal! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Nijmegen penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Japan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Great vision. And here's Beckham, looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Chance for a shot! Endo attempts a clearance. The message is clear, Nun's real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Nice looking ball. And here's Bale. Oh, this looks sharp. Spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Damn it! So, what can they make of this? Beckham, big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he was quick to react. It'll be a throw-in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's gone searching cross-field. Now it's Doan. He's picked his way through. In it comes. And he was alert to it. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Nijmegen have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Back on the way then. Nijmegen leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now it's Beckham, and here's the chance to counter.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Luis Suarez. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, good spread. Beckham has it in a wide position.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long.
He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Good running, strong and purposeful. Chance for Ito. That is very well defended. Probing pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nijmegen are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, that's fabulous. That is Judge, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Bale.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Number 15.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Here's Ito, and he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Beckham. Crossed into the middle. Now that's well seen too. Ball comes in.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nicely weighted ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try
Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Nijmegen do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Duan.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Played into space. That has been cut short. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Driving forward. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's cut it out. Crosses it in. Tries to get it clear. Aims beyond. Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. Baresi clears without hesitation.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Suarez. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Ibrahimovic.
Japan have their second corner now. He's there to hit it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Nijmegen are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of things.
It's giving their manager more than just a headache, as you can see. He's going to have to make some big decisions in what remains.
That's rather hopeful. That is decidedly lacking.
Nijmegen really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Endo calmly anticipates. Can he get it through? Now it's Doan.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Great defending, strong and determined. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the finish! Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Nijmegen have been handed a game-changing chance. So this to extend their lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Forwards and with intent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And time is up. Nijmegen have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion, and you have to give full credit for the way everyone...